Develop a sense of urgency. This is the second to last chapter. We're about over. uh, yeah, the last chapter ended, make every minute count. Now it's develop a sense of urgency. Starts off with a quote from Napoleon Hill. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command. And better tools will be found as you go along. So if you study literature, you studied epics, you studied stories, you know there's always a call to action. And then you gain tools and help along the way. You have a guide, you go through battles, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. And then there's a key moment where all could be lost, or you could win. And that's what makes for a good story. You never really know how it's gonna end. But we know how this is going to end. There's one more chapter. I've heard other people say about like highly successful people that they don't take very long to respond to messages. So like if you email someone who doesn't have much going on, they might take a really long time to respond. If you email someone who's on top of things, they respond right away, no matter how busy they are, right? So there's headers in this thing. It's about trigger high performance in yourself, develop a sense of urgency, build up a sense of momentum, and just do it now. I'll tell you a little story happened to me yesterday. During lunch, I had some things that I thought I was telling myself, hey, I'll just do that on Saturday when I have a big block of time. But I had an hour during lunch and I wasn't gonna eat, I wasn't hungry, so I was like, maybe I'll start working on my to-do list. I just started like getting stuff done. I was like getting some momentum. I was like, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden I got to this one that seemed kind of hard, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I'm just gonna like create an account. So I created an account. It's this Replit AI thing. I get on there and then it's just a prompt. It's like, well, what do you want to build? I was like, I guess I'll fill it out. I filled it out. I made a freaking app on my lunch break using Replit AI, something that I was going to have this big block of time for on Saturday. But you know, Saturdays come along and you're tired and you just want to take naps and you want to play. So sometimes the time to do the thing is now. So consider that if you're procrastinating on something.